The 5th century AD, a time of great upheaval and transformation where the old world was giving way to the new. Welcome to Cryptic Mystic Vault, where we explore the enigmatic tales and unsolved puzzles of history. The once mighty Roman Empire, which had dominated the known world for centuries, was crumbling under the weight of internal strife and external pressures. In the vacuum left by Rome's decline, new powers were rising, eager to carve out their own empires and establish their dominance. The Sassanian Empire, centered in Persia, was one such power that emerged as a formidable force in this turbulent era. It stretched from the eastern Mediterranean to the Indus River, encompassing a vast and diverse territory. This vast empire, with its opulent cities, bustling markets and formidable armies, stood as a dominant force in the region. The Sassanians were ardent followers of Zoroastrianism, an ancient religion that had been the spiritual backbone of Persia for centuries. This ancient religion, with its emphasis on fire worship and dualistic cosmology, permeated every aspect of their culture and governance. Zoroastrianism was more than just a religion to the Sassanians. It was the bedrock of their identity, their unifying force, and the foundation of their societal structure. Across the geopolitical landscape, another force was taking root: Christianity, which was rapidly gaining followers and influence. What began as a small sect within Judaism had grown into a powerful faith, spreading its message far and wide. It spread rapidly through the Roman Empire and beyond, reaching distant lands and diverse peoples. Its message of love, forgiveness and salvation resonated deeply with people from all walks of life, offering hope and a sense of community. The rise of Christianity did not go unnoticed by the Sassanian Empire, which viewed this new faith with suspicion and concern. The Sassanians saw the spread of Christianity as a threat to their religious and political dominance, fearing it could undermine their authority. It challenged their religious dominance and, by extension, their political authority, leading to increasing tensions and conflicts. The stage was set for a clash of civilizations, a confrontation that would shape the future of the region and the world. A clash between two faiths, two empires, two ways of life, each determined to assert its dominance and secure its place in history. In the highlands of the Caucasus, nestled at the crossroads of empires, lay Armenia. This land, rich in history and culture, has always been a place of strategic importance. This ancient land, with a history stretching back millennia, found itself caught in the cross-currents of the 5th century. Its people, resilient and proud, navigated the complexities of their time with a unique blend of tradition and adaptability. To the east lay the mighty Sassanian Empire, its Zoroastrian faith burning bright. The influence of Zoroastrianism was profound, shaping the spiritual and cultural landscape of the region. To the west, the Roman world offered the burgeoning faith of Christianity. This new religion, spreading rapidly across the Roman Empire, brought with it new ideas and a new way of life. Armenia's fate would be forever altered by its embrace of Christianity. The decision to adopt this faith was a turning point, marking the beginning of a new era for the Armenian people. In 301 AD, Armenia became the first nation in the world to adopt Christianity as its state religion. This bold move set Armenia apart from its neighbors and established it as a beacon of Christian faith. This momentous decision, a beacon of faith in a turbulent world, would have profound consequences for Armenia's destiny. It was a declaration of identity and a commitment to a new spiritual path. The adoption of Christianity was not merely a political act, it was a profound spiritual transformation that resonated deeply with the Armenian people, influencing every aspect of their lives. It was a profound spiritual transformation that resonated deeply with the Armenian people. The teachings of Christianity offered a new perspective on life and faith. Christian teachings, with their emphasis on compassion, humility, and the sanctity of life, found fertile ground in the Armenian soul. These values became integral to the Armenian way of life. Monasteries and churches, beacons of faith and learning, sprung up across the Armenian landscape. These institutions became centers of education, culture, and spiritual growth. The Armenian Church, with its unique traditions and liturgy, became a cornerstone of Armenian identity. It played a crucial role in preserving the Armenian language, culture, and heritage. It provided not only spiritual guidance, but also cultural cohesion. The church became a unifying force, bringing people together in times of joy and sorrow. In an era marked by shifting alliances and religious strife, the Armenian church became a source of strength and solace for the Armenian people. It stood as a testament to their resilience and faith, guiding them through the challenges of their time. The Sassanian Empire watched Armenia's growing Christian identity with suspicion and unease. The Zoroastrian rulers of Persia saw this steadfast adherence to Christianity as a direct challenge to their authority, a challenge they were determined to quell. The Sassanian Empire, under the reign of King Yazdegerd II, exerted increasing pressure on Armenia to renounce Christianity. Yazdegerd II, a staunch advocate for Zoroastrianism, saw religious uniformity as key to maintaining his empire's stability. He demanded that Armenians convert to Zoroastrianism, believing it was the only way to ensure their loyalty. This demand, however, struck at the very heart of Armenian identity. To abandon their faith would mean severing ties with their history, their culture, and their very souls. The Armenians found themselves facing an impossible choice: submit to the will of a powerful empire or stand firm in defense of their faith. The stage was set for a confrontation that would test the limits of their resilience and shape the destiny of a nation. In this hour of peril, a leader emerged from the ranks of the Armenian nobility, Vartan Mamikonian. He was not just any leader, but one who would be remembered for centuries to come. Vartan, a skilled military commander and a devout Christian, embodied the spirit of resistance that coursed through the Armenian heart. His faith and military prowess made him a formidable figure in the face of adversity. He understood the gravity of the situation. The stakes were incredibly high, and the future of his people hung in the balance. He knew that submission to the Sassanians would mean the eradication of their cherished faith. The very essence of their identity was under threat. Vartan Mamikonian rallied the Armenian people. He gathered them with a sense of urgency and purpose. He called upon them to defend their faith, their freedom, and their right to worship as they saw fit. His words were a clarion call to action. His words resonated deeply, igniting a fire of resistance in the hearts of the Armenian people. They felt a renewed sense of purpose and determination. Vartan's call to arms was not driven by hatred or conquest. It was a call for justice and the right to live freely. It was a desperate plea for the preservation of their spiritual heritage. Their churches, their prayers, their way of life were all at stake. He understood that freedom of conscience was a fundamental right. This was a battle for the soul of his people. He was willing to fight and die to protect that right for his people. His resolve was unshakable. Vartan Mamikonian's unwavering faith and resolute leadership became a beacon of hope for the Armenian people. He inspired them to believe in a future where they could live freely. He embodied the ideals of courage, sacrifice, and unwavering devotion to one's principles. His life was a testament to these values. Under his banner, Armenians from all walks of life, farmers, artisans, priests and nobles, united in a common cause. They stood together, shoulder to shoulder, in their fight for freedom. They were determined to resist the forced conversion and preserve their Christian identity. Their unity and resolve were their greatest strengths. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe for more mind-blowing discoveries and thrilling adventures into the past.